All right, back here in the kitchen on Food City Friday with Chef Julie talking biscuits. Love biscuits. And you got the butter in there.
Yep, the butter's in there.
Earlier,
it's all shredded and nice and really distinct pieces. So I'm going to let you pour in 3/4 cup of whole milk. Now you can use buttermilk.
Yeah.
And if you use buttermilk, you may have to use just a little bit more, but just just dump her in there.
All right.
And I'm going to use this fork and stir things around. You don't want to overwork this dough. You want to keep it. You know, do what you got to do.
If you overwork it, your biscuits are going to be tough.
Yeah, you don't want to work up the gluten, and that's why I start with the low gluten flour, and then you don't work it too hard. It doesn't take much to come together, but you can see how the butter is separate in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
and that's going to make that taste so good.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. So what we'll do now is I've got just a little place here. I've got some flour put out, and we're going to
roll that out there.
Get that out there, and then we're going to bring it together. And this is the trick coming up here on what makes this one a little different. Let me get a little flour.
Gotta be watching close here. Here's the trick.
Well, it's not too tricky. You know, we'll just kind of bring this together, which it doesn't take much. But once it's kind of come together and it feels like it's one cohesive piece, which
this right here.
Yeah, which it already is. We're now going to kind of pat it out to about like that, fold it on itself, and pat down. Turn it, and do that again. We're going to do that 5 times.
All right.
So that's not hard to do. If it gets kind of sticky on you,
folding it back on itself 5 times.
We're laminating. That's the fancy word, is lamination. That's the chef term. We're laminating, and you would do this like for a croissant or a Danish, but we're doing it with biscuit. So just like that. So it's not hard to do, but you just want to do it, and that's what's going to create those flaky layers.
But the time you spend doing that is going to pay off.
It is, and do you see how you can see all the butter in there?
All the butter is in there,
It's all right there. So we'll do that, and I'll do it one more time, and then that'll do us.
All right.
And then we're going to cut it out.
All right.
So that's this recipe that I did, that you saw me do here, makes 6 biscuits.
Okay.
But it's easy to double.
Right.
That's not a problem. Just double it up. It's not a big deal. There, and I'll let you cut out a biscuit.
All right.
That's a fun thing to do.
Right there.
Yep. And I will have to say, the biscuits you cut out, that's fine. The biscuits you cut out the first time will be the flakiest. The ones that you have to form later.
There, I'll give you that.
Yeah. The ones you form later that, you know, you weren't able to cut, you know, where you have to redo it.
And they don't have to be perfect.
They don't have to be perfect.
Because you're more than likely going to tear them up,
going to eat
jelly or making biscuits and gravy.
Now, if you see what I did, because I couldn't quite get it on there, I've kind of formed it around and do it. And
you don't want to fold it anymore. You don't want to work it anymore.
You try not to. Now, I'll have to do that, and we'll do that later.
Right.
But once I have the biscuits, you want to put them really close together. Here's a trick. Biscuits rise their highest when they can touch each other.
I did not know that.
It's just like people. We need each other to reach our full potential.
Well, there you go. So
biscuits are the same way. They need a community. They need a village.
They need a little helping hand.
They need friends. So I like to put buttermilk on top of my biscuits like
this. And you're just patting buttermilk.
I'm just patting it right on there, baby. Just like that. And it gives it a nice little finish on the top, helps it brown a little bit. You're going to bake this, and I'll fix these in a minute. You're going to bake this at 425 degrees for about 12 minutes. And that's all you got to do. They rise right up, and they're really good.
And they look like this.
And they look like that, because that's what those are. And this biscuit, like many, they're really good right away. They're not so good the next day. Though you can break them up and use them in a biscuit casserole, which is what I'm going to do, because y'all, I got biscuits coming out my ears getting ready for this segment. So I'm going to make an egg casserole with broken up older biscuits in the bottom, kind of as a base. So you can use them that way too.
Well, Chef Julie, thank you so much.
It is my pleasure.
Sharing all of the beautiful things that were left to you by your grandmother and your mother and everyone. That's wonderful.
Yep, bakingwithjulie.com has the link to this recipe, so you don't miss a thing.
And all the ingredients we used here today, go to foodcity.com.